making cheddar. Straight cash.
I know he's making straight cash. Alright, the broadcast started. Okay. Anyways, guys, what is up? Polar Bear here, back in the biz. Today, we are here with CNT. Warframe Lunaro.
Yay, even more chaos.
Yay, more hackers. Okay, but anyways, guys. Okay, guys, before we even get into a practice match, we have to discuss something about it's about Fortnite.
Why don't you invite me, and then we'll start it up, and then we'll talk about it.
Alright, so guys, we have to talk about something. Well, it's not really like a serious talk. It's just like a talk. Like just like a story.
Friends only? Or invite only?
I'll put on invite only.
Alright,
let's
get it started.
Let's get into this practice match. Now, let's talk about this story I just told Robert just a couple of seconds ago. Alright, so basically, the main point of the story is about Fortnite. Now, I already know what you're thinking. Y'all just brought Fortnite back, you're just gonna delete it again? No. Let me speak. Okay, so basically, Robert told me like a week ago about how Fortnite is going crazy at his school, but at my school it is going a little bit too crazy. Alright, so basically, alright, here's the story. Alright, so it's Friday. And I walk into the band room, you know, I get in there about like 7:30.
Right.
You know, I'm in the hallway waiting for the bell to ring. And so
the usual,
you know, chatting with a couple of my friends there, a couple of friends still that are in the squad.
Right.
Although they changed.
I don't know how I made that. We're just gonna keep things rolling here.
Okay, so basically the bell rung, and I just walked into the band room. So I got my drumsticks, I got my music, and I just walked through those doors to the band room. So I went. So when I walked into the band room, you know, everyone else was following me. So basically, I grabbed a chair, made it comfortable, and I just sat in it and just wait for the band director to get in the building. Okay, so I have this other percussionist. He is in the 7th grade. His name is Walker Stevens. That's his full name. I'm not sure about his middle name though, but just Walker Stevens. We always talk about how this one dude, there's another dude in 7th grade, his name is Edgar. I don't know about his last name, just gonna call him Edgar.
Or maybe his name is Edgar. Or maybe his actual name is Edgar, I don't know.
Edgar or Edgar, whatever you want to call him. Well, I personally call him Eggs, cause Edgar, Eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
just
a nice
call him
nickname.
Yeah, it's nice. Eggs. Okay, so basically,
ouch.
Ever since my 8th grade year started, I always had questions about why is Edgar always isn't here? Why is he out so much? He's worse than Cole.
He's worse than me.
I know, and Cole claims that he is a sick child, but trust me, if like Cole should have like the virus, if some sort of virus, contagious virus, to be out that many days. He's probably like planning something. I don't know what he's planning, but he's probably planning something. Alright, anyway, back to the real thing. So me and Walker was just sitting in the band room talking about how Edgar isn't here. And then Walker tells me the real reason why Edgar is out so many days.
Okay.
Now here is where the ridiculous part comes in.
Right.
So, in the middle of that conversation, when me and Walker were talking, Walker told me the truth about how Edgar ain't there so many days. And then, when I heard it, my jaw dropped. Edgar cut school just to play Fortnite.
That's absolutely insane.
I know, dude. Like, it's crazy. And plus,
it's not even fair. How come he gets to miss days and play Fortnite and get to pay $10 or win?
Oh yeah. Speaking of the $10 of win, guess
Sweet
what?
bony little rich kid gets to have all the things that he wants in the world, while we hard-working kids have to go in 9 hours a day and put our time in for free. And then maybe, just maybe, after we do our homework and take a shower and do all that, maybe we have some free time to at least get on PlayStation. Then on the weekends, we can actually spend all of our free time. But this guy, every day is the weekend for him.
I know, like, he can't wait 5 days until he plays Fortnite. He has to play that stuff now. And plus, look,
that's not
another
even
thing.
The worst part. He gets paid for it. His mom's not even concerned about him even getting an education.
All right, so basically, here's another ridiculous thing. Before I say it, hey, what's up, Shotgun? It's a dude in the trees. Hey, what's up, Shotgun? Welcome to CNT Warframe Lunaro. We're just now like talking about the story. We'll get started in a little bit. But yeah, about the paying him $10. So every time Edgar wins a game of Fortnite, his mom or dad gives him $10 for each one.
1 minute left.
Oh my, imagine because my friend Malachi, he has like 29. He could be getting 10 wins a day, so he could be getting paid hundreds of dollars a day.
I know, like, so
this is absolutely outrageous. Whoever his parents are needs to be absolutely like, not like taken away, but needs to do some type of time in like confinement or something like that.
I know,
because this is absolutely insane.
I know, it's just parents like these just get on my nerves. Like, okay, look, I was just watching this spoiled kids compilation, and I came to this one video. I think it was like a teenage girl or just a little girl or something. She was probably the most spoiled out of all of them. She forces her parents to buy everything she wants and everything she desires.
See, that's the worst thing. Like, me and you are middle class. We're not poor and we're not rich, of course, but at least we're grateful for what we have.
I know, like, okay, imagine like getting, imagine like Christmas. Imagine like Christmas rolls around, right?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine Christmas rolls around. Let's say you wanted GTA 5. You know, you've been playing that. You've been planning to get that game ever since. And once Christmas rolls around, and you just get like GTA 4.
But like the kids, they don't even have to wait for Christmas. They can just get it in like the next 5 minutes if they want to.
I know.
They can do whatever they want.
So when Christmas rolls around and you just get the wrong game, and then you just sit there, just crying, no, I didn't want that. I didn't want that game.
Wait. And plus, GTA 4 is actually better than GTA 5 because it's a better storyline. And like, I personally prefer GTA 4 over 5.
I know, like, GTA 4 is a great game. It's actually better than GTA 5.
And plus, when you look at it at a crucial standpoint, you're getting a great game regardless. GTA 4 is an amazing
and plus,
game.
look,
GTA 5
it's the
is
same
amazing
genre. Why whine when you? Okay, all right. Let's talk about this. Let's say it's your birthday or something. Okay, and you've been planning to. Oh snap! I've been waiting to get Spiral 3 all year. I really want to get Spiral 3.
Right?
But okay, when your birthday rolls around and you really wanted Spiral 3, you open that present and you get Crash Bandicoot 2. And then you just sit there. Oh, what? Crash Bandicoot? Mom! I said Spyro!
And plus, that's your parents' hard-working money. They worked hard for that.
I know.
And
okay,
they don't deserve this type of disrespect.
I know. Like, they don't deserve those kind of disrespect.
Crash is awesome.
Yes, Crash and Spyro are awesome. In my opinion.
I would get it if you would have a PlayStation and your mom or dad would buy you an Xbox game because they didn't know if they're that far back of their knowledge of gaming. But if they give you a good game for the console, even though that you didn't want it, you can ask for the same game next year or for your birthday.
I know.
You can't always get what you want.
And some kids don't understand that because they have the mindset of just, oh, I'm gonna get everything that I possibly desire. Okay,
it doesn't work like that unless you're rich, like eggs.
I know.
He can get whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
He doesn't
even have to go to
school.
school.
Look, about Edgar, Fortnite is coming to mobile. I think it's already out.
Fortnite on mobile is absolutely terrible.
And look, and guess what? And if Edgar hears about that, he's probably gonna pull out his phone in the middle of class just to play Fortnite when the teacher's not even looking at him.
And then if he gets a win, he's gonna call up his mom, and then she's gonna pick him up in the middle of class just to get him a $10 PlayStation or Xbox gift card. That
5, 4, 3, 2,
important game.
1. Halftime.
Yeah. But it's just ridiculous, though.
I know.
How? And plus, look. If you want to see Edgar in person, he looks like the most innocent person ever. I wouldn't imagine a dude like Edgar to be that addicted to a video game. Okay, now I have seen some video game addicts. I have seen some. But nothing is more crazy than Edgar over here. He literally cuts days of school, cuts days of learning new things just to play Fortnite.
I mean, I get it. I love video games more than school.
Yep, me too.
And a lot of kids do, but you have to go sooner or later. You can't just play video games forever.
You can't just keep on cutting days of school just to play that one game you really love.
And I get it that you learn. I get it that a lot of games you learn a lot of stuff in video games too. Like there's a lot of stuff that we're learning right now while we're playing Warframe that we won't even know about.
Yeah.
But still, you learn way more when you're in school. Now, I may sound like a teacher or anything, but come on, bro.
Oh yeah, and Robert.
How?
Oh, and I also forgot to add a point. I might be really late on this, but you remember when I was streaming Sonic Mania for the first time? And you was talking about how you're tired of school and you want to start your own life.
Yo, I was so dumb. I was so dumb because I don't even want to DJ at all. I forgot about that 6 months ago.
Okay, so basically I forgot to add a little point in there. Okay, but you said that, I'm tired of school. I just want to start my life as a DJ. Well, I should have said after that, well, Robert, school is not only just to stay there for 8 hours of just chaos. School is for. School's main purpose is just to prepare kids for life.
And I get that most stuff that they teach in school won't like. Most people say whenever in life am I gonna have to divide by X in any situation in life.
I know, but look, the school's main purpose is just to prepare kids like us. Well, we're not really kids, we're like teens, but teenagers. Either or, we're still kids.
Right.
And
I mean, and everybody in there, and it all comes back to everybody has a purpose. The teachers teach the students. We may not get paid for what we do, but we're hard workers.
20 seconds.
I know.
And I know that the parents, they put food on the table and they work 2 times more than we do, and we don't get paid, but at least we contribute something to
I know.
anything.
4, 3, 2.
And plus school wasn't here.
Fortnite.
I mean, and plus, if school wasn't here, we'll be all just dumb idiots. Okay, no offense, but we'll all just be roaming around the world with nothing to do, no intelligence. No offense. We're just gonna be rolling around. Then we're just gonna be. I don't know.
Dumb.
Just dumb.
Just
Like,
a bunch of idiots running into doors.
I'm sorry, but like, I'm sorry, but that's how me and Robert just can describe it. I mean, I can't find any other word.
Without basic home training, if you never were in school a day of your life, you would go around running into doors, knocking on your head, eating plates,
What?
just being dumb.
Okay, but again, no offense.
Yeah, no offense. We're just stating facts here.
But look.
Bad facts.
Okay, now, all right, now let's wrap this little talk up. So we'll get into the season. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so let's summarize the whole thing. So basically, there's a kid at my school. His name Edgar. And he cuts days.
Wait. I got something better.
What?
We should do like little talks about like subjects like this more often in our streams when we started off.
Yep.
We gave some really good points.
Yep.
Alright, so to summarize off.
Alright,
Kids,
so summarize it.
I know you've heard this a million times, but what we're trying to tell you is just please stay in school and don't be kids like be spoiled. Appreciate what you have. Appreciate what you can do. There are millions of starving kids in Africa that don't even get anything. Take away the electricity, take away the food, and what do you have?
Nothing.
These kids don't even get to go to school. School is a privilege, and we just treat it as like it's nothing.
Yeah, so basically he's just cutting days. Look, because here's the thing, he doesn't know the main point, the main purpose of school is to prepare kids for life. And he just doesn't understand that. He thinks that, oh, going to school is an option. I can just stay home all day, play Fortnite, and get like 50 wins a day.
And plus, when you take away the bare bones of the game, Fortnite is gonna end one day. It's not just gonna be around forever.
like Fortnite.
It might
one day is gonna die.
Only rare games like Mario stay around for like 40+ years. But
Sonic 2,
are
Crash,
people,
Spyro, all of them great characters.
But how are people gonna look? How are you gonna look back at your life and say you didn't get a degree and all you did in your life was just play Fortnite?
I know, like, and plus, when you think back to it, let's say when you're 40 years old and you just think back to your life as a kid, then you just think, oh my God,
that's all your memories are gonna be is just Fortnite.
20 seconds.
Okay,
and you basically wasted your whole childhood just not going to school, not interacting anybody, but in Fortnite with your mom's hard-earned money.
I know. So, in conclusion, please, just please,
Sun has pulled ahead.
all I ask from all the kids in the world out there, just please, just stay in school. Now, I don't mean it as a joke. I'm actually being for real right now. Like, legit. Like, do you really want to be a person like Edgar?
I know.
Like,
I mean, I get Fortnite is a good game.
Fortnite is a great game,
I
especially
know,
with the
but
graphics.
I don't wanna, of course the graphics, but I don't wanna play Fortnite every day for the rest of my life. Missing school, missing
all
missing
these important
work,
events in life.
In your life, missing your missing like getting a girlfriend or
having a family.
I know. Having a loving, supporting family.
And plus just letting all that go to waste just because you're just playing a game
for the rest of your life. What happens? What happens when you're 40 years old and Fortnite, their servers get shut down? What are you gonna do then? What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
And you're gonna look back at your life because you did nothing.
I was so dumb, dude. I should have went to school. But yeah. In conclusion, all I ask from you is just to please have some education in your life. I mean, do you really want to be a person like Edgar, cut like 2 or 3 days of school just to play a game of Fortnite, and freaking get paid $10 every time you win? That is just spoiled right there. All I ask from you kids is just to stay in school and don't be spoiled. Just like think before you do something. That's really what I'm saying.
Wow, that was a great discussion by us. I'm actually impressed.
Yeah.
We need to do discussions like that more often.
I know. Oh, and also, guys, I have a little bit of announcement. So basically, when I got on PS4 about like 10 o'clock, I had this like little talk with Robert. It was not about the Edgar situation. It was about Sunday. So basically, my school year is almost coming to an end, and spring break is just around the corner. And
summer, don't forget. Summer.
Oh yeah, and summer's coming around the corner too, just behind spring break. So basically,
30 seconds.
My school year is about to come to an end, and this is where the difficulty starts to raise up a bit. So I have decided that me and Robert should double upload on today.
20 seconds.
Right.
So one video for Saturday and another video for Sunday. So double upload, because I'm gonna have to cut Sunday because I'll have to do like a lot of studying. I have all these tests coming up. Have like some points to gain.
Alright.
Just crazy.
So yeah, those were the announcements, and
yeah.
Good
but
discussion.
Hold on. I really hope I just have to just cut one Sunday. I really hope I just have to cut at least one Sunday, because I really want to do my I just really just don't want to just keep on cutting Sundays. I mean, yeah, it's school, but I just want to have some fun, bro.
Yeah.
And plus, look, the worst thing about it, if you was in my shoes, Robert, and you just had one day where you could do whatever you want, you try to do, I want to do like a couple of streams on PS4. Oh, I have to hurry up, get upstairs, play a little bit of TF2. and I have to go feed my cat. I have to go somewhere. Like, you try to do everything in one day, but you just can't do it.
I know how that feels.
I know, like one day I'll want to stream with you, and then like the next minute, oh man, I want to get on the computer, play with me some TF2 Gary's mod, and then like then another mind pops.
You want to do all these things that you can before school comes.
I know.
And then school just gets harder and harder every week.
I know, it's just stressful
to do what you want.
And yet the past like couple of days actually, I've just been worrying about if I'm going to pass or not. Cause like, really, about that essay I told you about, I turned it in. I actually got it done before it was due.
Okay, good job.
And now I have this little thing about getting AR points or accelerated reader points. And if I don't get any points, I'm going to get an F in that class. So I really need to start gaining some points. But the only main class I'm worried about right now is English.
Yeah, English is tough.
Like all my other classes are fine. I just have to worry about English. So I guess that's all I really have to talk about. So
alright, good discussion, good announcements. Hope everybody learned something. Alright. Now moving on to Lunaro. You know, I have a couple new updates on they made a couple new they made little updates to Lunaro, and Tyler already figured like one or two of these out, so I'm just gonna tell you all the new little updates that they made. Alright, now sometimes there can be a glitch where the time stops in the middle of the game, so in order to get the time back going, you have to score.
Yep.
That's the only way that you can end the game. Another thing, remember that ball being stuck behind the goal trick?
Yeah.
There is a rare possibility, a 2 out of 100% chance that you can still do that. It happened to me yesterday out of nowhere, and I was absolutely shocked.
So what you're saying, the ball stuck still exists, but it's gonna be harder to get.
Yeah, you can still do the trick, but it's 2 out of 100, which is extremely slim.
4, 3, 2,
Alright, now,
1.
another new update, and I'll just show it to you once this happens.
The match is all tied up.
How long are we at on the stream so far?
About like 28 minutes.
Alright, so as I'm about to get the ball, I'm about to show you something. Here's another cool trick. Alright, and before I do this one, the little scoreboard at the top middle of your screen, that's gotten bigger, and Tyler already knew about that before they even released the new information.
Oh, and they also have like new fonts.
Yeah, so you see your right stick on your controller?
Yeah.
It moves your camera around a lot, right? So I'm gonna score here, and you can now actually look around in the replay, so you can move around the right stick.
Oh snap!
So that's a new.
Let me try that.
Sun scores.
And it could be anybody scoring. You can look all around.
The gap.
So if somebody scores on if somebody scores on like an impossible goal, you can now like move your camera around to see how they did it and everything. And the views that you can get are cool.
So, I thought the replays were just stiff.
Nope, you can actually move the camera around now.
Has that been there, or they just added that?
They just added it in the new update.
Oh, alright. Well, speaking of an update, I just got it.
Here's another little thing. If you haven't noticed, all the arenas have gotten a centimeter bigger.
A centimeter bigger? What do you...
Like you see this?
Yeah.
They expanded that like a centimeter out more, so the map is actually bigger, which is an extremely small difference, but still something.
I mean, I mean, if I looked at the court like right here, I wouldn't see any differences to the court. It's not. It just looks like the same size as it always been.
Exactly, because it's a centimeter. Doesn't make much of a difference at all. But they just added that in for like a
I mean, like, unless they made new courts, then yeah, I would have been happy. But
and that's another thing. They're thinking about making more courts to Lunaro, which I've been waiting for that for so long.
Me too. And plus, look. And plus, like, more courts, more like gold designs. You know,
Right,
what if there's like a goal that's like on the top of the ceiling, faced upside down?
That would be cool. Yo, you know the crooked goal?
Yeah.
They just put it on the ceiling, and then you would have to hop all the way up, and then just try to throw it in there.
30
That would be cool.
Or maybe there's like a court where like you just have to do something.
Cause I'm tired of all these same maps. This is the best map that we're on right now, and it's always been the best. You can jump off a wall. You can do it. You can jump off of walls in other maps, but not as good as this.
Yep.
So you can move around in the replays. The courts have gotten a centimeter bigger. There's a rare chance that you can do the behind the wall animation.
3, 2,
and then I think there's like only 4 courts that we can choose from. So we have the small middle goals, which is rigged. We have this one. We have the Steel Meridian Arena. We have the big crooked goals. And then
we have those goals with the little teeth.
What?
Yo, you know those goals that are like shaped like an oval almost?
You will grow new dimensions of skill. Focused.
Alright, Robbie, you ready to start?
But on teamwork and coordination.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
So we got the middle goals.
Alright, middle goals, small crooked goals, big crooked goals, those goals with the teeth in it. Yeah, I think that's a total of 4 courts.
Why? They could have at least added a new one in the update.
I mean, they could have at least added one more.
Alright, so before we start, I'm gonna get some water. Now it's the time. It's a little 5-minute like break or anything if you want to use the bathroom or anything, because we're gonna be here for a while like always.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go get some water. I might get a snack or two, so I'll just be right back.
Alright, guys, so Robert's gonna be right back. There's really nothing else I have to say, although there have been some rumors I've been hearing about Spiral the Dragon. Now there have been some rumors left and right, and we might be getting a Spyro trilogy. And if we do get a Spyro trilogy, all I'm hoping is I just hope it's gonna cost the same as the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. Just $40. And if that game costs $40, I'm just gonna get it and just play it. So yeah.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say that Spyro's coming back?
Okay, so this is what I've been hearing, Robert.
Wait, hold on. Wait, before you say anything, if the original Spyro trilogy gets fully remastered from the ground up,
yes,
that'll be 3 straight franchises right here. Sonic Mania, that got remastered, all the classic Sonic games put into a blender.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, which I hope is the same price as Spiral.
Me too. I just
They
said
did
that.
an amazing job at Crash. And now if they bring Spiral back, you already know I gotta get that.
Yeah, me too. Okay, and so basically, I also said I've been hearing some rumors about it coming back. See, look, if I pull up a video right now about the Spiral trilogy, then I'll guarantee someone would just go crazy. Treasure trilogy? Bruh.
What? What trilogy?
I'm not sure this is the actual name, but it says Treasure Trilogy.
Oh.
Official
Well,
name, Treasure Trilogy?
Invite me and then put it on public.
Wait, let me watch this video real quick.
Alright.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Cynical and welcome back to another Spyro news and information video. Guys, big news. We have some news details.
I love Spyro.
So, there's been a lot of different things that have popped up within the past 2 months to do with this Spyro trilogy that is supposedly meant to come to PlayStation 4 this year. Obviously, this first of all stemmed from Kotaku making a pretty big article.
Bruh.
What?
It says Spiral Trilogy Remaster coming to PS4 this year.
Wow.
Okay. If they do the same thing like how they did Crash, announce the game, give it about like 100 days to develop, and then just release it, I swear. And I hope it costs the same as Crash Bandicoot, a good $40.
Or maybe even Sonic Mania.
Yeah, can just like release a couple of trailers, then just release the game the next day.
But seriously, people always ask me, Robert, how can you love Crash? Robert, how can you love... People always ask me, why do I love Crash so much when I haven't even played one of his games on consoles? I've played Crash, I played a lot of Crash Bandicoot games on mobile, and I've been wanting, if I get Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy anytime soon, this will be my first console experience on Crash. But I've played a couple of his games before, but I've never played a Spyro game in my entire life, but I've seen gameplay of Spyro. And I know that's something that I enjoy.
You played Crash Bandicoot, the most nostalgic PS1 character, but you have never played his best friend.
I've never played his best what?
His best, like, secondary.
I haven't played any of his console games yet.
Bruh. Well, look. I guarantee you, when that Spyro Treasure Trilogy, I'm not sure if that's the official name, but if you get that Spyro Treasure Trilogy, I'll guarantee you'll have the most fun with Spyro.
And I already know I'm gonna love Crash because I've seen you play it on your channel, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen gameplay of the old Spyro games, but I don't know if I like Spyro or not. But guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. But
we just have to wait and see. We
anyway,
just have to let more months pass by. Alright, so...
Alright, let's actually start the season up before people start to get cranky. Alright, so you can put it on public, and then you can invite me.
Alright, I'm about to invite you.
Oh yeah, and remember the whole Twitch situation from last year?
Yes.
I downloaded Twitch and I streamed one game on it, and Twitch is I'll just leave it to Ninja and I'll just Tyler, for right now, I just think that we should leave the whole streaming thing to the pros like Ninja, because
Why?
Twitch is so like confusing and sometimes you can't even stream on it. That's why Ninja and them always play on PC, so I think we should just stick with YouTube as our main platform for right now.
Well, like, I streamed on Twitch before. I really had no problems, even though I didn't even have no followers then. I probably had like 4 or 5 followers back then. But
And
Twitch
plus,
back then wasn't that confusing.
it is now. And plus YouTube is so much more popular than Twitch, so we can get more followers on this platform than Twitch. But
Oh yeah,
if things go wrong, I have a backup account on Twitch.
oh, and basically, speaking of all these like programs and stuff, I've been thinking of starting like my Twitter.
You need to get Instagram. Because Twitter is old, bro. Now
Oh.
everybody's all into Snapchat and Instagram, but don't get Snapchat because Snapchat is trash.
Why?
It's just trust me.
Why?
Do not get
Tell me
Snapchat.
why.
Snapchat is basically cringy.
Oh.
It's
Okay. Well,
cringy.
thank you. Thanks for telling me.
But Instagram is, and Snapchat is for all the young kids like us, but a little bit younger, like 11 and 12-year-olds.
Oh my god.
And mostly teenagers. Twitter is for old people, Facebook is for old people. Instagram is a platform for everyone on social media.
Well, I'm about to install it right now.
Instagram. So,
Alright,
I
I got.
invited Marcellus.
Yeah, he
to,
hasn't joined yet.
Maybe he just doesn't feel like it right now. Alright, Tyler, about the whole league situation. Another thing to worry about is that in season 7 and up, we're literally in the professional league now.
Oh no.
I have no idea who we're gonna face. I don't know the team names. I don't know anything about them. So,
Robert, are we going to use Messenger ever again?
say what?
I said, are we going to use Messenger ever again?
No.
Alright, well, I'm about to delete it.
So,
I want to have storage for Instagram and my RGFM series.
and yeah, so I don't know any of these new teams at all. I don't know who they're playing for. So we're just gonna be put straight into this new league and with all these people that we don't know. So it's gonna be
Whoa.
absolute random. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be easy. Like, and great, Vic is back, my arch nemesis. Wow.
Bruh. Okay, who we facing? So this is game 1.
Great, just great. Vic is
Wow,
back.
Vic.
For those of you who
And
have
me and him
rejected the
hate each
blood of the
other, and we
conqueror,
have this whole rivalry going.
What is the
Join
story
us in
between you
honor-bound
and Vic? What
tradition.
is the story?
Lunaro.
I will tell you that after the game because it's a real complicated story, and it goes way back, way back.
Way back?
Yup, back when Lunaro originally started on PS4, which is in 2016. So this goes 2 years ago.
2
And
years?
this guy is an absolute monster. He will score on you in any single way possible. Take Troll King for example. He makes Troll King look like an absolute dummy on the court. He will make sure to embarrass anybody on the court in any way possible. Look, see, me and him are having a stare down right now.
Bruh.
This is literally a fueled rivalry right here.
Oh snap, we about to get real.
This rivalry has been going on since 2016. And it's still, like, every game, me and him are already having a heated fight. We stare down each other, we watch each other's moves. So whenever you see the gamer tag Insane Vic, or Vish, I call him Vic. You already know it's about to be a rivalry or in a game for the ages, so. Yeah, so this, I should might as well tell you right now, because nobody seems to be joining right now.
Alright.
Back when, alright, you can sit down, everybody get some popcorn out, because this story is about to get juicy, alright?
You know, I really wish I had popcorn, but I don't. Okay, just go ahead.
Alright, just take a seat, or just listen up. Alright, now.
Alright.
Back in 2016, when Lunaro first started, this was one of the first courts that was originally installed, the one that we're on right now. Me and this court have been through so many amazing games, and my mic keeps on falling off, bro. Sorry about that, my mic keeps, well, guess what, I'm gonna have to tell you about the story after the game, because somebody already joined.
Okay, let's see how much storage I have. Hope I have enough. Yes! Let's go.
Well, Tyler, all I have to say is I want you to be
on my A game.
At your absolute best.
Alright, we both have to be on our best.
Everybody is.
Alright,
this is the first court.
Taking my robe off right now.
This is the first ever court that we were on, and this is an amazing rivalry that's been going on for 2 years now. So Tyler, let's get it started. Come on, let's go. That's it. Come on.
God.
Let's go, Vic. We gotta win this one, Tyler, just to win the rivalry game of this. Here's Vic. It's a classic move.
Let's go.
Keep it going. Can't stop. You have to literally drive to the hole every time because he's not getting any open shots off. So easy. Look. He's a purple ball master. This is how you know it's gonna be a good game, Tyler. You remember that 0-0 halftime game for the championship like season 5?
Let's go.
With the goal.
I don't know how I made that, but it's gonna be one of those types of games.
Don't question it.
Alright,
just keep it rolling.
Alright, Vic going up court. Like, lock down the, see? He's gonna get the smallest hole in the goal, and he's gonna figure out some way to score.
I know.
Doesn't matter if you're guarding it or not. Almost. Alright, D up. All bodies on the goal right now. Like, this guy does not play around. He's using classical moves right here.
Yes. Bodies on the goal.
He is not playing around, bro. Look, he will drive to the hole every time if he has to. This is gonna be a good game, guys. Ah, dang it. One time, a all-out fight broke loose in the middle of the game, just because of the rivalry. It was his team versus my team back in the day, and it was just absolutely insane.
A fight broke out?
Yup.
Yo, that's crazy.
People betraying people, people switching teams. Like, it was so crazy. You should have been here back in 2016, man. Lunaro was in its prime. Lunaro still is excellent, but it still wasn't as good as it was in 2016. It wasn't as good
back in 2016.
Yeah, because we had 5-minute halves. We had so much action. I wish it was still like this today. But you already know if this guy wins, he's gonna be bragging.
Try hard, noob. You have to deal with all of that.
This rivalry is strictly for bragging rights. And if he wins one game, of course he's gonna try to rematch us because he.
30 seconds.
I'm open. Come on, Vic. What you got? That's it, baby. Let's go.
Point, Sun.
Okay, nice.
Oh, gosh. Me and this man have history, bro. Like
Michael Jackson history.
Okay. That has to be the worst pun I've heard all day.
Oh, my bad. I thought you was okay with that.
I'm never okay with puns. Especially if they're Michael Jackson puns. That's just disrespecting the man.
Right.
Look, like I said, the score is close. Everybody on their feet. He might rematch us, and that's just gonna be how it is, Tyler. We can't complain. Because you already know the background. Well, you don't know the whole story yet, because I don't have time to tell you all of it yet. But if we have enough time next game, then I'll tell you.
Alright.
Because me and this man have... In total, I would say me and him have probably had over 100 rivalry games in Lunaro in its history.
100 rivalry. And what is he doing? Oh, he's trying to bait us.
Gold Moon.
And right now, and right now it's really close. I'm in the lead with 50 wins, and he has 48. So if he wins these next two, then it's gonna be a tie. Let's just get that back over there.
Nice body block.
Tyler, we have to keep the score as close as possible throughout the whole game. Oh yeah, he's bringing his skills to the rise. He's not. So much.
Moon with the gold.
Alright, so go in the middle, You gotta run the court, like you have to be flying. Look at this man. And you would think that he's using sky hacks, but he's not at all. This is pure skill. This is what happens when you've been playing Lunaro as long as I have. He knows all the tricks. He knows every single trick in the book. He knows your very next move, when you're gonna do it, what you're gonna do it, unless you try to trick him. And that's absolutely hard to do, Tyler. So if I were you, I wouldn't be mad at if we lose.
I'm not mad at this dude. Yeah, this is what I'm exactly talking about. Skill.
This is a classic example of how Lunaro is supposed to be played.
I know.
He doesn't, and he's been
With
training
skill,
for 2 years
knowledge.
straight.
And plus, like, I can kind of respect this man.
Even though me and him have a storied history, I still have to respect him. Come on now, he's a monster. And when he has big leads like this, you can already the game.
No score.
Yup.
Like if he has a 3+ lead, then the game is over.
Yep.
Even if it's in the first half.
30 seconds.
So our main priority right now is just to at least like try to not let him score anymore. Because I'm rusty. He's never missed a Lunaro game ever. When he was scheduled for it, he showed up.
So he's like Edgar, just cuts days of school.
No.
5.
I'm talking
4,
about like on
3,
weekends.
2,
Oh.
1.
That's why all the seasons are on weekends. But still. Alright, now I can finally tell you about the story about this rivalry that has been going on since basically day 1 of Lunaro. Alright, so rematch it. It all started on this very court.
You have lost.
Alright.
Yet you learn.
And I think I have footage of the first ever Lunaro game that I played, so let me just get that out. I'm gonna go to my storage right now.
Insane Vic. Alright, I'm gonna send him something.
Send what?
Insane Vic just
Here you
told me
will grow
GG. I'd
new
say
dimensions of skill, focused not on violence,
See, he's
but on
respectful.
teamwork
I
and
know.
coordination. Your prize,
Troll King,
not war,
Mr. Lunaro, all the other
friendship,
people that we had to deal with don't share that. And where did you go? Oh, there you are.
Alright,
He is
now,
respectful.
story. It all happened in August, somewhere in August of 2016.
Okay.
Lunaro was announced a month earlier and I had to get into the new craze, right? I'll just tell you as the game goes on because I'm never gonna have enough time, so I'm just gonna tell you as the story, as the games go on.
Okay.
So this is game 2 versus Vic's team, so keep track on that. So it all started on this very court. So, first game, it was me, it was him, and then that was it. It just all started at this very moment. Me and him didn't talk. My God, my voice, bro.
Moon takes the lead.
Alright, we didn't talk, we didn't know about any of each other because of course he's random. But what would you expect? Me and him didn't talk, me and him didn't discuss anything before the game. All we said was, it's game time. And then ever since that very moment, me and him have rivalries. Oh, classic games. Some of the games even go to like 19-19 tied games. Like, we changed Lunaro to what it is today. They almost installed an overtime. They almost installed an overtime mode to this game, just because me and him tied so much back in the day.
Jesus Christ.
We in this history, we've probably had like 20 tied games.
20 tied games.
20. Yes, and we had to keep on rematching. I remember there was one game where it was straight 19-19. 1 second to go, and we couldn't decide it. So here's what we could decide. We could decide that we were gonna get our own teams. So we got our teams. That we were gonna play the game to settle it all. Whose team is better, Robert's team or Vic's team? It was the classic rivalry. Everybody was watching it. Everybody was there.
Does this dude have a mic?
No. I've never personally known that he's had a mic. Alright, so Until one day, after all these classic games, after all these team matches where there were good games, 19 to 18 games, like these games were absolutely insane, and it all mattered on skills. Nobody used any mods, nobody used any hacks. It was just pure and all-out like competition, basically. And so basically, on one fateful day, you know, the classic rivalry, it was his team versus my team, and it was like January 17th of 2017, like the beginning of the year. And you know, my team is getting ready and his team is getting ready. So one of the players on his team decides to start an argument. So an all-out argument breaks loose, and like everybody is just yelling in the party at this point.
Bro.
No love lost, no anything. People are literally making death threats out here.
Death
like
threats?
Nobody.
All right, that's bad.
Nobody
enough.
is spared. Nobody is spared. Like it was an all-out fight to see who was winning. And when that 3-2-1 bell rang at the beginning of every game, you knew it was game time. Like everybody was flying across the court, everybody's trying to make saves, everybody's doing purple balls. Like it was just absolute classics. And ever since then, me and him have just been doing rivalry games, and we've been doing, and any time that we randomly meet up, we've just been doing these games. So yeah, basically that's how the rivalry all started, and then that's how it all is today. And it's March of 2018.
That is just
and me
legendary.
and him,
Halftime reached.
best Lunaro story that I've ever had. Me and him are still going at it to this day.
Bro, that is just some legendary stuff.
Still going to this day.
1, Lunaro.
And I've taught many people how to play. And you know, he actually inspired me. Even though he's my enemy and all that, we're kind of like frenemies. We're not friends, but we're rivals, of course. You already know that.
Moon scores.
But we've taught many people how to play Lunaro. So that's why there's all these new people like Mr. Lunaro.
Okay, so basically
and
this dude is like your shadow. Like, you know,
well,
you know, like from Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah. So basically, he's Michael Jordan and I'm Kobe. We're very alike, but he's just always a smidge better.
Goal. Moon.
Alright, now I know the whole story. Now I know the whole, like...
You don't know the whole story. There's still more.
Oh.
You may think that the story would end there, but that story is not over yet. So basically, me and him were always going at it, and then one fateful day on May 4th of 2017, met Faith in February, met her a couple months earlier. You met her. We all decided to stream on World War Tunes. And then you already know, classic moment. And then a month later, you decided to bring Warframe into the mix. Then I decided to like bring all my skills and teach every single one of you guys how to play Lunaro. So I taught you guys. Vicious taught all of his friends how to play, and it's just been like this ever since. Like ever since like middle of January. Not middle of January, the middle of 2017. Alright, so me and you, I don't know if you don't remember this or not, but he made a cameo appearance in one of the streams. Yeah. Me and him played in like I don't know if you remember, but in one of the streams that we played in, he was in one of the games. And I don't remember what date that was, but That was the last time that I saw him. Now,
was that Orange?
I think it was off camera. I don't think that's one of the rivalry games that nobody ever like knew about. But anyway, now all that lets off the wall. Dang it. All that leads into late 2017. Alright, me and him haven't seen each other in a while. Me and you are streaming and all that. Haven't heard from him. Start of 2018. Finally hear from him again. You already know. All the teams meet up. Classic games of Lunaro.
27.
My team, the first game we won 22-19. That's how amazing that the games were, bro. Like, you should have been here back in the day, bro.
But you know,
alright, so yeah,
goal.
and so which leads to where was I at? Did I start did I say at the beginning of the year?
3,
yeah, I think.
1.
Which leads to now. We met up again, and the rivalry is still going. So this rivalry has been going from August of 2016 to March of 2018. A 2-year legendary rivalry that has been going on ever since Lunaro was created. So now you know the full story, and now you know everything.
For those of you
now finally know
rejected the
why
blood
you hate
of the
Vic so
conclave,
much.
I call to you to join us in honor-bound.
It's like a love-hate relationship.
Lunaro.
Like, we have fun during all the classic games and all that, but when it comes down to it, whenever we meet each other, you see how we were staring each other down?
Yeah.
You saw that stare down, right? We were ready to go. But he's picked up a lot of new skills, and I have, and you're learning new skills as well, so of course he's gonna beat us in the first couple of games, so
I mean,
yeah.
what about a win-loss ratio?
Right now we're 0-2.
Okay.
But that's okay. We have to try our best, so just keep on going. Just gotta. We needed that. It's the little points like that that counts the most, because this is one of his favorite maps. I don't know how. Keep on guarding it, Tyler. You gotta literally. You don't know where this guy is gonna go. Like one time, it was a 3v3, and he was carrying his whole team. And they made like a 10-point comeback from halftime to win the whole entire game. Just because of him. He literally won that whole entire game and made a 10-point comeback. He made a 10-point comeback just for them to get the win. I remember that day too. And hopefully in 2018 we'll fulfill another more legendary games.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! And remember, there's never been a 0-0 tie. And one fateful day that almost happened. It was almost going to be a 0-0 tie because our defense and our offense was so good that I won 1-0. Just 1-0. The most simple Lunaro score of all time. And I believe one game, yeah, that season 5 championship game, that 0-0 halftime.
Yeah.
The last 0-0 halftime to happen like that one was in like
the ball just went
2016.
through the goal. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's another chance. 2% chance.
God.
Keep on going, let's go. Dang it. Straight to the goal, straight to the goal. Wolf can't do anything about that. Look at how he makes, look at the replay and as you move around the camera. Look at how he makes a beeline to the goal.
That was totally legit.
1 minute left.
He doesn't hack.
Point, Sun.
I know, I'm like choking over here. Saying that, I'm not a hacker, I just like making big comebacks.
Alright, now do you want to know the whole Jam story?
Yeah.
Because he has a story too. And he appeared many times during our rivalry, but he wasn't like a big key factor. But here's a Jam story. Jam started his Lunaro career like in middle 2017, when Lunaro was like at its most popular time, you know? And Jam was on fire. He was carrying every single team that he was on. He was getting traded. He was underrated at the time because a lot of people at his talent weren't like him.
30 seconds.
And so,
with the goal.
Him as a player, nobody like knew his talents or his strengths until one day he got into, somehow, someway, he got into a lobby with us, and he absolutely lit it up,
20
bro.
seconds.
Like, I'll never forget that game. He what?
I said he beat both of y'all?
You were there, remember?
Oh yeah, I was. Never mind.
And he was absolutely, like, getting past our defense and everything like nobody ever was before. This guy was scoring left and right, and he was making a 9-point comeback. One of us scored, and we only won by 1 point, just to slip by him in the playoffs. And then that's the closest that he's ever been to a championship. And after that, we trained in the off season. After we were winning all of our championships and all that. And after all those championships lost and that we've won, he was just like playing it low. Nobody knew where he was. Nobody knew whenever he was gonna come back. And then one day he did, and then on one drive, he was going up for the ball. He twisted the controller all the way around.
Yeah.
Like the analog sticks were, and then he broke his thumb.
I know. Terrible.
And we had to win season 5, the most amazing comeback I've ever seen out of any season.
That's probably
just to win it for him.
Yeah.
And Jam finally got his ring, but nobody knows whenever Jam is gonna come back. I mean, he's gonna be out.
Another Lunaro game ever.
I mean, yeah.
So.
Get it,
Oh my god, why did I aim that?
Get it.
What the freak?
Oh my gosh. See what I'm saying? This is going in.
I get so I have that urge. Like every time I'm so close to the goal, for some reason I just aim all the way up.
And we need those points, Tyler. Like we have to make those every time now.
It's a gaming
Especially
habit. Every time when I'm close to a goal, I always aim up. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh, like Vic has gotten so much better. Like he's gotten so much better. One day I almost signed him. One day. Because me and him were actually getting along like friends, and I almost signed him, but his one teammate just had to ruin it like last time.
Oh.
We gotta run the floor. Oh my gosh. We can't do anything about it.
That is a weird gaming habit.
1 minute left.
But yeah, I literally... So today, we could have Vic on our team, an absolute legend. But we chose to keep the rivalry going like any good old rivalry, so... Yep, it's been like that ever since, and if you want to hear any more stories like Mr. Lunaro, I got all of them.
Oh, you do?
Got a whole collection of them, yep.
You know what, how about let's hear about Mr. Lunaro?
Alright, Mr. Lunaro's story is just like gems. Like, he started out like rough, and then once he started to get into like people's streams like ours, people knew who he was and that he was doing more than like the average rookie. Until one day he got his hands on a little thing called a speed hack. And he was going faster than the average Lunaro player, and the league officials knew about it too. So one day they looked on it and he was winning all these games, and he was hacking, and then he got banned. And now Mr. Lunaro will never ever get to play another Lunaro game ever.
Exactly.
And a similar story happens to a guy called Troll. He got hacked. I mean, no, he was hacking.
Oh.
Then
I'm about to
he got banned, but not permanently.
A stepping stone on your
He wasn't permanently banned. So, yeah, Troll King is still somewhere out there. He might, and Vikla. So Troll King's still out there. Nobody knows where he is right now, but he's not using hacks anymore, but he's still pretty decent. Then I got all new stories about all these new players. And we're starting off the season rough. We're 0-3 right now.
Yep.
But that's okay. If we lost 3 games, if we lost 3 games, it was gonna have to be to Vic, because that's the best way to lose.
Alright, I'm setting on my Instagram right now.
Alright, and follow me, because I have Instagram too.
Alright, so
then I'll follow you back.
87495.
What's your account name? What's your username?
Full name Johnson. Password.
So Tyler, I've been in the league since day 1. Literally day 1.
Alright, I'm changing my username to Polar Bear.
Alright.
Okay, Frosty Bear. Or I'm just gonna. Oh my. How about how about just put underscore the gaming animal?
Alright.
And if that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna put my real name. Yes.
Alright, so are you on Instagram? Like, did they verify your account and everything?
Wow. All right.
Just tell me one. What's your Instagram called?
My hold on. Just skip. I need to add my photo. Choose strawberry.
You can post about anything that you want now.
What's a good? Ooh. Alright, finally got my Instagram.
Alright, now what?
The game underscore the gaming animal.
The game underscore the gaming. Wait, what?
Underscore.
Okay.
The gaming animal. Hey, what's up, Daredevil?
Oh, Tyler Johnson. Polar Bear. Alright, I'm following you right now, so that's me, Rob the Goat 2003. I have 682 followers. Got a good fan base.
680? What?
I mean, I've been on Instagram for years.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna follow you back. So I have one post. Yes, Daredevil, that is Robert Young.
Wait,
So
what did you say?
Okay, so there's a dude from my school. His real name is John. He goes by Daredevil on YouTube, and he wants to know if that's the real Robert. So yeah, John, that is the real Robert. You remember John?
Oh
JB?
snap! Oh snap, Tyler.
What? What's going on?
Adding on to that rivalry story, remember when I said the teammate that started all types of junk in an all-out war broke loose? Yup, and he's an absolute monster.
Oh,
and he's level 20.
What more 20? What more trouble?
War spoils, but friendship.
He's not a hacker, he's just a Lunaro god. He's not better than Vic, but he's up there. He's up there. So Tyler, we got another challenge. At least this season we're losing fairly, because they're not hackers and cheaters. They actually play the games by the rules. Wait, so who's this John guy you're on about?
JB. Oh, I remember JB back in 7th
Oh yeah,
grade.
John Barnes.
Yeah, JB. He goes by Daredevil. And Daredevil, that is Robert.
I don't think I remember John Barnes.
Okay, alright, listen. Go to my live stream on Polar Bear.
Okay.
Okay, and then
I remember his name. John Barnes.
And then like, alright, go to the live stream and then click on
Stay Frosty. Okay.
and then click on JB. Click on Daredevil and check out his YouTube channel and subscribe to him.
Yo, I might have nostalgia coming back, bro, because I remember that game. I remember that name from 5th grade. John Barnes.
And he said he knows me.
Daredevil. Shout out. I want to see your face, bro. I want to remember what you look like. Wrestling Revolution. Yo. Yes, I'm gonna subscribe to you. And I got kicked from being idle, so invite me. You gotta be quick with it. Yo, I remember that name, bro. Is the match about to start? Tyler. You there, bro?
Alright, I'm here. I just had to talk to somebody.
Oh.
Man, I got
Is the game already started?
Yeah. Oh snap! I have to play this.
Oh my gosh! Wait! We might be on the same team.
Gold, Moon.
I just want to see, what team are you on?
Moon has pulled ahead.
Well, I'm on Moon.
And
Wait, Tyler, let's just play this game for fun. I want to see.
Dang.
I want to see what you can do with your teammate. So this game doesn't count toward anything. It's just a game for fun. I remember John Barnes' name, and I remember it. It's been a hot minute since I've heard that name, but I remember John Barnes.
John said you got on my nerves, probably.
John Barnes. I'm trying to remember.
John Barnes. And he says, I remember you too.
I remember that name, but I don't remember what the dude looks like.
Look, alright, I'll go to his channel.
He doesn't have like a face reveal. He hasn't done a face reveal at all.
He did do a face reveal.
He did?
Okay, look. I want you to go to Daredevil right now and go to his channel, go to the video.
Okay.
Alright. Now click on the video where it says like the bamboo challenge. That you see some like.
Where is it from?
Daredevil.
I know what's his channel. When was the video posted?
Just like a couple weeks ago.
Is it Bamboo Mask?
Yeah, Bamboo Mask. Click on that.
Okay.
And you should see his face. And he's out.
He still goes to your school?
Yeah, he been went to my school. Ever since you left back in 7th grade, he's still been at my school.
1 minute left.
Wow. I remember him.
Oh, and also speaking of my school, we got some new students.
Okay, alright, that's cool.
And look, they look like some of the most generic students I ever seen. They look so generic that they look like they've been there before.
30 seconds.
And plus,
what do you mean by generic?
What? Just people with glasses on, the most generic clothes of blue and white.
Oh my god.
Just the most basic haircut. Just all out generic. They have the most cringy
yeah, at least
voice.
I had my own style back in the day.
They have the most cringy voice.
Halftime.
The most basic of shoes. And just generic. And let me tell you something else. They should just turn back because they are not going to survive in that place.
Alright, Tyler, this game does count because I know we're on a different team, but it's a game in the series. So regardless if whoever wins, this still counts as a win for us.
So even if you lose, you still win.
Yep. Well, we're on different teams.
Yeah.
So this counts as a win for us regardless. As long as one of us wins and there's no ties, then it counts. So all we have to do is just make sure. As long as there are no as long as there are no ties, then we should be good.
Well then shoot, well we should just let Joey over here blow us out.
Joey's on my, well, you get it.
Yeah, I get it, but we should just let him blow us out then. We're gonna win regardless.
Yeet. How did I used to annoy you, John? Appreciate that, Joey?
I don't know.
Like, I didn't really interact with them in 2017 because I had kind of forgot about him. Back in 5th grade, me and him used to have fun. 5th grade was an amazing time to be at Luverne. Everybody was still in their prime. No white people trying to act black. Everybody's normal. Nobody tried to get a win and get $10 a day. Everything was amazing. Met Tyler. Came back with Cole. Because I've known Cole since like 2nd grade, and he went to Brantley with me in like the kindergarten years. So I met back up with him. Met my boy Tyler. Met Abby. And then I didn't meet Brooklyn until 2016, and then the whole squad formed.
1 minute left.
Then 2017 was our year. And Tyler will tell you firsthand. That was just awesome. Absolutely awesome.
What the heck?
And even if you weren't there, even if you weren't a part of a squad, or part of our squad, at least you got to witness. At least you got to be there.
I would tell you the whole 7th grade school year right now. Alright, that was probably the best. And I got kicked. Oh well, we're still winning.
You weren't moving around enough.
That was, I will tell you right now, 7th grade?
Just tell them the whole story.
I'll tell y'all the whole story. We're gonna take another break here.
And plus, I came back to Luverne in 2017 too. Remember? Because I had made my big comeback, and I was in Luverne. So just tell them the whole story from the beginning of the year to
Well, I
the
might as
last
well.
day.
Shoot. You
Telling
know,
a whole
I'm
bunch of stories today, so might as well.
Alright. What's our win-loss ratio?
1 and 3. 1 and 3.
No, alright, well, I'm gonna tell y'all the whole story right now. So basically,
and we can just take a little break right now, get back at our shifts, and just like take a break while you tell the story.
alright, so
Water break. Go on.
sorry, I'm just messing with Instagram right now.
Oh, alright.
Alright, so basically, when I walked in front of that gym ready to get in my class, I had my back turned. You know, just like that Fortnite play. I had my back turned. So all of a sudden, when I got there, I was just looking at a brick wall.
Yep.
I was just sitting there looking at a brick wall. And I don't know what I was doing, but so basically, all I felt was just a tap. Okay, at first I thought someone was messing with me, but that person tapped me again. So I turned around and all I saw was his glasses, and I knew this was gonna be a great year. So let's go.
I came back. I finally made my return to Luverne.
So let's cut it. So let's cut it to like 2 months after when school started. So basically, we get in the gym one day. Davion came around, and me, you, Cole, playing gotcha. I kept betraying y'all because I kept wetting every single shot.
I know. I used to get mad, bro.
I'm sorry. I just can't help it.
I mean, we were all. I mean, basically, we were. At least one of us from the squad was winning every single game. Because
I'm
we were
sure
actually smart. Because
Jacoby was the first one out.
Every time.
Every time.
Like,
you barely even get the shot. So, alright, so basically, at that point, Davion was wearing glasses. Remember that? Okay, so basically one day, you wasn't here, and I was in the gotcha. Oh, speaking of gotcha, I won 6 games this year.
Alright, Tyler, we get it. You're a beast at Lunaro. Not Lunaro, we get it. You're a beast at gotcha.
Alright, no. Alright, we're
story.
playing gotcha, right? This is where Davion was wearing glasses. He walks through the door, taps me on my shoulder. When I turn around, his face is just in my face. I can barely see anything. His face is right in my face. Just asking, hey, you know where Robert is? And I was like, no. And then he just walked away. I was like, good God. Just freaking his glasses in my face. I was like, back up. Yo, and you know, it's just amazing. Just Davion freaking just turned into this nerd that was friends with you, but now look at him now, hanging out with KG. It's just amazing how it just turned from a nerd to wanna damn. But anyway, let's cut it to let's see. Let's cut it to second semester.
Right.
Wait, hold on. Actually, I have to say something else before we cut it to second semester.
I remember all those moments in computer class where we used to play. We could play any game we want.
Yeah, I'm about to get to that. So, one more thing. Jacoby always used to get in trouble by Miss Forbes.
Oh my God, Miss Forbes.
Always. Alright, but anyway, let's cut the second semester. Miss Horn's class.
Yes.
When we got in there, we used to play Big Head Basketball and Running Fred.
And all these multiplayer games.
Yep.
And Dylan got mad, and we all got mad because you kept on beating us in like this third person.
And plus, that's where things got too toxic. We
almost broke the keyboard.
We used to complain, argue left from right. The teacher kept trying to calm us down, but we just couldn't stop. We couldn't. Oh my God.
I wonder
we
where
just
she is
kept
now.
arguing. We couldn't stop.
I wonder where Miss Horn is now.
I mean, Miss Horn is still at the school. Still works in the same classroom.
But it was lit. 2017.
Yup.
Back in that class.
Let's cut it to where we was in robotics. There was really nothing happened there.
Oh yeah! Remember robotics?
But robotics was dumb, so let's cut it to where you and Dave. Oh no. Let's cut it. You know what, to the last day.
Well, okay, not all the way to the last day, like a week before the last week of school.
A week, yeah. So basically, I was just, you know, hanging out in school, you know, nothing new. And you know, like every morning, every time I walk past the group that you were in, you always drag me by my book bag.
Yep.
I mean, I wanted to talk to my old friends, but you never allowed me to. You just always, nope, come here. I just wanted to talk to my old friends, but you never let me. And you said, nope, come here.
And it was always, we were the weird kids, but we were the best ones though. Everybody knew who we were.
That's kind of roasting yourself, but
break was the best though. We were always dancing around and all that. We were just.
But now thinking back on that, that was cringy. I swear, you, Cole, and Brooklyn were just dancing on the table. Good thing I didn't get up there because I didn't want to embarrass myself.
I remember the.
And plus,
we
look, and then my band director just walked out the door. just looked at y'all dancing at down the hill. He pulled out his phone and just started recording. Oh my god, that was the worst. Okay, let's go back to the first semester real quick. You remember when we was in typing?
Yup.
Okay. Remember when people used to let you say, "Oh"?
Yup. I remember that.
Now thinking back on that, that was kind of cringy.
The majority of the stuff that we did was fun, but some of it was cringy. Like,
Yo,
it was,
why
it
did
was
you
spring,
go,
it
"Oh"?
was winter. It was spring break, and we all just started to dance on the table. It was the last day of spring. Well, it was the last day before spring break, so.
Oh, okay, well. Yeah, you know, when spring break rolled around, you know, hey, let's start a YouTube channel together. And then, you know, y'all already know the YouTube story.
Yeah, wait. It was the beginning of month in May, and I just figured out that Tyler had a channel.
Yep.
And me and him added each other on PlayStation.
2014.
This happened around like May 2nd, May 3rd. Around this, I met Faith earlier in the year, but we didn't really talk until one fateful day on May 4th. The most iconic video on any of our channels. The first time the original members of Cub Nation got together.
Yep.
And for the first video, nobody even heard what Fate was saying. But anyway, flash forward to the last week of school. All right. Well, the last day before the last week of school. So the last day before the last week of school, I get news that we're moving, and I am just completely devastated. I did not want to leave. I did not want to leave you guys, because you guys are my best friends. Like, how could I leave? And it was a paradise too, bro. Everybody was happy. Everybody enjoyed every day of everything. There was literally never any arguments between our group. And that was the best year I've ever had in
so yeah, I'm just walking around the school, and, you know, hanging out and stuff, doing my work. All of a sudden, I just start getting rumors about Robert's leaving. Okay, not like that, but I just got, oh my god, Robert's leaving. And I was like, nah, you gotta be joking, right? No, I'm being for real. Aww. So basically, last day you were here. Some people brought it like an Xbox. I won my first game on Black Ops. And so, I'm gonna pull up a video that's really nostalgic.
Oh yeah! Yo, you need to send me that video on Instagram, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Yo, bro, that was iconic.
I'm about to send
that was literally iconic.
I'm about to send it in black and white.
Wait, before the last day, you have to tell everybody how the whole last week of school went before the last day.
What?
I mean, basically, the last couple days of the year, we were all living it like it was our last time together, because basically it might be.
Okay.
So we just can tell, and then you can tell them about the last couple of days from the third last day to the last day. Your side of the story on your on the last couple of days, so you can just say that now.
Alright, so but let's tell my side of the story.
Alright, here's Tyler's perspective.
Here's my perspective.
You're spending every precious second with the whole squad like it's your last. So, I just want to hear your side of the story, so here we go.
Alright, so let's start off by me in the band room. Now, honestly, I didn't care about anybody else. To be honest, I really didn't care about anybody else. So,
Okay.
we're just in the band room. We did that little dance. And,
No, like the last, no, not like the last day, but like the last 3 days of school.
first day I've been hearing rumors about you were leaving. I thought everybody was joking and stuff. Second day, I've been hearing the same rumors, but y'all are actually being for real. I was getting a little bit upset, but yeah. And then it was the last day. On my first game, obviously. We mostly hanged in the band room all day.
Yep, for the like literally rest of the week.
Yeah, so.
That was everybody's
And yeah,
spot.
we did that dance, and yeah, but
Everybody
that's
was just having
basically
the
it.
time of their lives. There was only like 10 people came that day just to see me go.
This just happened recently. Alright, you see that cat?
Lunch was awesome. Everything was just going swell. So you
Yep.
can, are you about to send me that video?
Yeah, I'm about to send you it. I'm probably just gonna post it, then send it to you. Okay, it's almost done uploading.
And then eventually, the last day came.
Yep. We were all sitting in front of the band room.
Wait.
Everybody in
Describe like every like period. So you wake up, right? And then
Okay, I
that's your
wake up
part to tell the last day.
after like freaking Thursday. I don't know. I was regretting. I was in despair. So I really hopped out of my bed, got ready as fast as I can. I got ready before freaking 6 o'clock. So I
You're
woke
ready,
up.
bro.
So I was waiting in my room, waiting for the time where I can go to school. So basically, I got my things, hopped into my mom's car, and we were off. We got a little bit of McDonald's, but then we went to the school. So basically, you were there. So when I arrived, I had to wait till 7:30. Then I
Yep.
walked to the schoolhouse. And then you were, and there was barely people there.
I know.
I would say it would be like 30 people there in total, but
Yep. Only people there.
so I decided to go into the band room, and I think Cole was there.
And Abby wasn't there for the last couple days, but she said she would be there for the last day. She didn't pick up the calls, but she came. She was late, but at least she came. Brooklyn wasn't there because she was sick, of course, on the last day, but yeah, Cole was there, me, you, and Abby, and then you can tell how the rest of the day went from the morning until the afternoon.
Alright, so mainly we just been chilling out in the band room, and the only times that we went outside was when break.
Or lunch.
Yeah, lunch. Yeah, that too, but that's really it. Those are the only times that we went outside. And So basically, I really can't describe how the day was going because it was just band room. All I can say is we should just cut it to where we recorded that video. So someone started playing that song. I don't know what the name of it is.
It's Redbone. It's called Redbone.
A Redbone?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, well, someone started to play Redbone. And we got into a circle with some other people. And then
it was Maddox.
And then I pulled out my phone. What?
It was just a whole gang.
It was who?
It was the whole gang. Like, everybody was there.
No.
So, and then you can just describe how you felt from there to the last, like, hour of me being there.
Alright, so... Let me delete all these pictures.
I had an afro back in the day too.
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore because I have a mohawk, but it's not like a white person's mohawk. It's like some people. It's like it's weird, but I plan on getting it cut off, and then I'm just gonna grow my afro back out again.
Alright.
But yeah, just describe that last hour.
So basically, if the video will play, I'm about to share it to you. Send to Rob the Goat.
Uh-huh.
Send. Alright, I sent it to you.
Oh snap.
You about to get some nostalgia now. I'm about to...
Oh my god,
Bro, I'm about to watch
me.
myself.
It was me, you, Cole. It was everybody, bro.
I know. Well, not everybody, but you know.
Dang, bro.
All right, but
all right. So
it was the last
hour, in your
hour.
perspective, down to the
Everybody
nitty
was
gritty.
in
People,
front of the bedroom.
people were
I'm stretching.
crying.
Everybody
were
was in
hugging me.
tears. Everybody was in tears, but except all the people that didn't care about you. Like literally, if you go to the beginning of the year, almost the whole school didn't care about you, except like that little third of people cared about you, and the rest, no one cared about you.
But
So it was kind of awkward for those people just to cry.
But deep down inside, all of them did care.
I know. No, well, no, they didn't.
Well,
Trust me.
not every single person, but like the people on that specific day, they did.
Oh. Well.
So yeah, it's the last like 20 minutes. People are in tears. We're taking our last couple of photos of the year, and Tyler's just being a stone face. He's trying his hardest not to shed a tear.
I know. But so we walked down the hall, and we was playing the ending of GTA 3, I think.
Yep.
So we played the ending of GTA 3, and that's it. I went to my mom's office. We drove home, and that was.
Everybody just rolled out. Everybody just went their separate ways.
Yep.
And I remember every moment that last day, that year to the day I go to my grave.
Man.
Those were the days. Now Now everything's not even good anymore.
Yep.
Wait, when I was there in fifth grade was an amazing year too, don't get me wrong. That's when we all like met up. That's when I met Tyler. But did anything like exciting happen in sixth grade? You remember sixth grade? If you
What?
can remember.
Sorry,
Like, do
I'm
you
too busy on
remember?
my Instagram.
Do you have any like good memories in sixth grade at all?
You mean fifth grade?
Six. That's the sixth grade was the year
No,
that I left. Remember? I just want to know if there's any
no,
like good
no,
memories that you had in sixth grade.
no. There's not.
So basically, when I came, everything was amazing. When I left, everything was average. And then 2017 was amazing. And then now everything's out of hand. Abby's gone. I'm gone. And Brooklyn and Cole
I don't
are
care
the
about
same.
Abby.
Oh, you guys barely even talked. You guys were just there.
Yeah. But hey, at least we were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I knew Abby was gonna be there because she's loyal, and I already knew you and Cole were gonna be there.
All right.
I didn't know about Brooklyn though.
Let's see though. What can I post? What's the first thing I can? I can post something like to my YouTube channel or something like that.
Yo, here's a real important thing that I want to like announce.
What is it?
All right, so Lunaro seasons, they're amazing and all, but they're
Yeah.
getting repetitive. Lunaro is an amazing sport, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
is.
awesome
Don't
to play.
do not get us wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot of rivalries, a lot of great games, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to be seen, but I don't want to do any more seasons, and I don't want like it may sound like I don't want to do like Lunaro anymore in general, but like sometimes we'll do Lunaro and I like sometimes we won't. Like I don't want to do like the tournaments anymore cuz we've already won enough.
You don't want to do no tournaments.
Like I want to play like Lunaro with you guys. I just don't want it to be. Well, we can do like It's hard to explain.
Just Robert,
Like
just
I don't want to do like a bare bone stream with me and you versus like the whole entire Lunaro industry. The only times that I want to play Lunaro is when we're having fun with the rest of the crew, if they ever come back, or it's just me and you 1v1ing. So
Okay.
basically our own league. Like our own private little league.
So what are you trying to say?
I don't want to do the tournaments anymore, and the only time that I want to play Lunaro is with you guys. So what do you think about the whole tournament and everything with Lunaro?
I mean, okay, honestly, ever since the first season, I just wanted to do 7 seasons in total. Because
I mean,
I
well, it
knew
is
you was
7
gonna say something like this is gonna get repetitive. That's why I was just wanted to do 7 or 5. But you proceeded to do 10. And like I
mean,
knew
Lunaro,
you was gonna say something like this was gonna get repetitive. Like
but I mean,
I thought
it's-
you understand.
it's always
And just-
nice to
and
come
just-
back to
and-
Lunaro and
and-
play it and enjoy it with you guys, but I don't just want to play it as often anymore. So this will be our last season in Lunaro, and I hope you feel the same way, Tyler, because I wanna do another stream after this on Fortnite, and I just
Well,
want
my
to have
Fortnite
fun.
has to update. Okay, Daredevil is saying sub to my channel. I'm already sub to you, Daredevil.
Alright, now, how do you feel about the whole Lunaro situation?
Okay, hold on. Let me do some on my Instagram.
Dang it! I wish I could have a time machine and just go back to 2014 and 2017, so I can just relive those moments.
Okay. Okay, well, Daredevil, tell the second person in the stream to sub to you. And he says, I'm really bad at Lunaro, bro.
Who says
Devil Binger? Oh no.
Well, I mean, you're kind of late, bro. This is kind of our last season.
Yeah.
And the only other time that we're gonna play Lunaro
now this is how I'm listening to you, Robert. Okay, I'm gonna just share my thoughts on this.
Alright.
Okay. Let's recap. Ever since when Robert came up with that idea, I wanted to say, hey, why not do 5 seasons? Because 5 seasons, 5 years of YouTube. But you said, oh, that's too short though. So I decided to just extend it up 2 seasons, 7 seasons. And so you were okay with that. So we played up all the way to season 4, I think, or season 5. And then you questioned me. Please, 10 seasons.
I was having so much fun, but this is
starting to get boring.
It's starting. I mean, we'll play Lunaro sometime in the future, but not anytime soon after this.
Yeah.
Because Fortnite is getting back into the groove, and I want to play some new games on our channel. Marcellus said he's bringing Faith back, and Miko says he's coming back for next weekend. So next weekend is just gonna be a Cub Nation reunion, and I don't want Lunaro to be there. The next time that we'll play Lunaro is probably like in April.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, you asked me, please, 10 seasons, and like I got, but like I thought you said 7 was okay. But you just kept begging me to do 10 seasons. Alright, and then that's where I got a little bit upset. That's where I got a little bit mad. I was like, okay guys, forget 7 seasons. We're gonna do 10 seasons. 10 seasons.
And you said it just like that.
Yep, I said just like that. And then now on okay, hold on. Devil Binger says, you guys talk about Lunaro like it's an evil entity. What are you talking about? We're not talking about it's evil.
Don't even pay attention to him.
Alright. Anyway.
As a matter of fact, we're gonna play our last game of Lunaro right now.
Well,
and it's gonna be the championship. And if we lose, then we lose. We've already won.
We already won too many.
Won enough.
Yep.
And if we win, that's just another one to add. So let's just get this last game started, because I want to play Fortnite again, and I want to play all these other games. So let's get it started. Let's just get it started.
Alright, let me get busy on my. Oh, you liked my post.
Alright, Tyler, you can invite me now. And make sure it's on public so we can get it started. Let's get it started. Alright, last game of Lunaro. Winner takes all.
Let's go. If we win, then that's another win to add. If we lose, then we lose. Okay, let's get it. Come on.
Last game.
Come on.
Last game in Lunaro tournament history.
Yep. Last game. So guys, this is our last season. Sure, we did say 10 seasons, but this is starting to get a little bit repetitive. So this is our last game, guys.
Well, not forever.
Well, not forever. Like, we're still gonna play Lunaro. We're just gonna put it into the CNT series. That's
Yeah.
what I should have said.
It's like the good old days.
Alright, so guys, we're just gonna skip like game 5 and 6 and all that stuff and just move right on to the playoffs and like into the championship.
Gee, Tyler, can you not mic spam?
I'm not mic spamming.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. No, I have the mic like right to my face.
How? Yo, move it away a bit.
Move away.
Yo, yes.
Alright. Is that better?
No.
Oh, wait, hold on, move back some.
Now speak.
Alright.
Tyler, just please. You know what you're doing.
Is that better?
God. Tyler, just please put it to where it's not too loud or not too silent.
Is that better?
God. Yes.
Okay.
Now, it's the championship winner takes all last game of the CNT series.
So guys, we are gonna put an end to the Lunaro CNT.
And I know I'm kind of tired of this. Oh, well, Saka, you knew. I don't know who this guy is, but we'll take it.
We'll take it.
This is the championship game.
Championship game.
This is for Jam.
And Devil Bringer joined us.
No injury, no death. We uphold
He is a level
20.
24.
Oh well, this is the last game anyway, so if you
this
lose,
is gonna be a good game.
Whoa.
Well, Tyler, if there's any like trick shots or any like things you want to do in the last game being in the actual league, you can do it now. So
I mean, it's the end. I can do whatever I want.
yeah, but I actually want to win this one. Right, let's try. And then after that, we're gonna go back to our little private league where it's just me and the gang just playing like friendly games.
Good old days. Yup.
No more
tournaments, no more hackers, no more troll king, no more Mr. Lunaro, no more devil binger, no more anything.
Alright, now finally it's the last one series. Let's get it. Let's go. So Tyler, have you ever had any like goals to do in like a little Lunaro game? Okay.
I literally had no goals, so nope.
But still, I'm ready to get this over with, cause I wanna get back to playing all the.
I'm ready to get back all play the random games, you know. You know, like every weekend we'll play like the same games, and then like almost like, and like some weekends we'll play like a different game. You know, maybe you post something on your channel, I'll post something on my channel.
Yes, I'm ready to go back to that.
I'm ready to go back to those days for real. RGFM. Maybe some TF2 videos.
Yes.
You know, maybe you might be going back to make some music.
Everybody's on my social medias. Everybody. So Robert, when you guys gonna do games with Friends 7? When's games with Friends 7 gonna come out? Well, maybe if people in Cub Nation actually came back, we would be able to do games with Friends 7.
I know.
But for right now, you guys are just gonna have to be patient with me and Tyler. Robert and Tyler streams.
Yup.
So,
I can't wait. Oh, you know, we might be going back to make music. This is all not confirmed yet.
What? I have no idea what you just said.
This is all not confirmed yet.
What do you mean it's all not confirmed yet?
I don't know if we're gonna go back to making music.
Nah, I'm not making music anymore.
Yeah, me either. Oh, we're just gonna go back to the good old classical days.
Yes.
Yep, we're bringing them back.
Please, somebody please join us.
Warframe is coming to in Warframe's last hour.
If anybody's watching this stream right now, come and join.
I mean, Devil Binger's already here, so he's one.
It's our last game in the our last game going public.
Yep.
Basically. In the leagues and everything.
Yeah, we're gonna put like the CNT. Oh yes, Fortnite's ready to use.
Yes, perfect timing. Then we're gonna do Fortnite after this.
Let's go.
It's like all the stars are aligning right now.
I know. You know, the old days are coming back. It's gonna be great.
So Devil, just sit tight and wait for a teammate to come.
All right.
So I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Oh, we're gonna go use the bathroom?
And then you can tell him our new lineup of games with the football thing.
Alright.
And no more rock.
Alright, so Devil Binger. So basically, we have like a new game lineup, and it's like really nice. So basically, like a new game lineup.
Not him, the fans.
Oh, the fans?
And stop mic spamming, please.
Oh dang, I forgot to move my mic back some.
God.
Sorry.
I can hear you all the way from my bathroom.
Turn your TV down.
Go use the bathroom. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and please.
Alright.
Just tell them about the new gaming lineup regularly.
Alright. And Robert got kicked. So I'll have to invite him back. Oh wait, hold on. He went to the bathroom. Snap. I'm not sure what to do now. So basically, our new game lineup, we're gonna have some Game Beast gameplay. We're gonna have. We was gonna get Rocket League.
Tyler, stop mic spamming, bro.
Alright. Robert, you got kicked.
I know. I can hear you from all the way across the hall.
Alright, so first off, we got some Game Beast gameplay. Alright. We was gonna get Rocket League.
Alright.
We was gonna get Rocket League.
Yep,
but we switched it out for a football game. But however, we still can keep Rocket League if fans don't like it, because you know how our fans are.
It's the last game going public, Tyler. So if there's anything that you want to do, like a trick shot or something, now's the time to do it.
Alright.
But continue. Yo, not spamming every button on your controller. But seriously, just tell them about the rest of it.
Okay, we was gonna bring Rocket League, but Robert decided to switch it out for a football game. However, I'm still gonna get Rocket League just for backup.
Yeah.
All right.
Just in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, you know, just in case. And I thought he left.
Oh, the goal. It looks like we have our last challengers for our last game, so let's go, Tyler. Well, you know, a more setting would be to score 20 in our last game. Just go out all score points blazing, bro.
Sun with the goal.
Whoa. We're finally putting this to an end.
Yup.
Y'all bullying me.
Oh, snap.
It's a laugh face.
We got challenges for our last game. What are you doing? Why did you yell?
bro.
Tyler, you make me angry sometimes, bro.
Alright, I'll stop.
You make me rage.
But we're
What
finally
the
gonna
heck?
put this to an end. That is why I'm yelling. Cause I'm
I know.
so excited.
What?
What?
Look at the replay. Look at the replay.
What?
Look at how the ball just sitting there.
Wow, the ball just sat in there. Alright, stop. Yes. Alright, drive.
2-pointer?
Let's go. Oh.
Why are you mic spamming?
I'm not mic spamming. I have my mic. Not close to my face. My mic is perfectly fine.
Alright, let's not try to lose in our last game.
I know.
We don't even know
Alright.
the go-cat at all.
No!
Robert, pull up half court.
Half court?
Almost
Oh.
did.
Dang. I could have sworn you had that. Oh,
Can
you bricked that.
Tyler, can you stop, Tyler?
Alright, I'll pull up. Yep. Come here.
No.
Oh, what the heck? Come on!
Wait, is the time frozen on your screen?
No.
It still says 3 minutes for me.
It says 30 minutes for me.
30?
Yeah.
No, there's no 30 minutes.
Oh, wait, hold. Oh, wait, hold on. Did
Stop mic spamming!
hold on. Oh, well, did I say 30 minutes? I meant 30 seconds.
Oh, stop, please. I'm serious, bro.
Bro, it's the last game.
Stop mic spamming. That's what I'm talking about. And stop trying to be too silent either. Please stop making me angry every stream.
How am I making you angry?
Cause you're mic spamming.
Well, how is mic spam making you angry?
Cause I actually want to hear all the words that you're saying without it.
You are hearing all the words.
Yo!
Alright. Jesus. Okay, but let's get back to the game lineup. So guys, last game, you already know.
Last second half.
Alright, Gang Beast. Alright, what was that?
Gang Beast, Mutant League Football.
Mutant League Football. But
Warframe, Lunaro,
I'm still gonna get Rocket League.
A bit of Lunaro here and there.
A bit Lunaro. You also got this game called Fishing Planet, and I was like, hey bro, we need to try something new. So yeah,
It's
Fishing
just
Planet.
fishing. I tried out the game and it's just fishing with a friend. And it's boring. That's all you do is just fish.
Oh well, we need to try something new.
But all you do is just throw your fishing line out there and just fish.
As I said. You won't better deal with it. Alright, so we got I was just about to say loadout. Not confirmed.
No, loadout's gone, 3-on-3's gone. Well, we got Fortnite, of course.
Oh yeah, Fortnite, yes, Fortnite.
And we have fun in it because we don't need to like actually win
Hey,
anything.
Marcel's is on.
Yep, I already got the notification.
Dang, I'm not all the way over there.
Well, it's our last minute and 50 seconds of public
Game time.
Okay, and they're trying to stir up a comeback, so we're not going for it, Tyler. Oh my gosh.
Oh, they got
Please, D up.
D up.
Serious.
Come on. Ah.
Heck?
No!
Tyler, please don't let him come back.
I'm not letting them come back. Oh, snap.
Oh my god.
I was right in front of that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh my. go. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, bro. Of course this was happening in the last game. Of course.
Oh my god. Please give me the ball! No!
Oh.
Oh no!
Can you stop yelling?
I'm nervous! Oh god. Well,
Like, seriously.
Robert, you already know what to do.
Alright, man.
Which time?
It's about the time to close this game out. I'm tired of playing with these noobs. Time to close this game out, you know. False alarm, guys. Everybody chill out. We're not gonna lose our last
Let's
game.
go!
Of course, you get out of my face. That's another purple ball. They get the ball. They think they're gonna score, but they're not. Alright, time to be clutch.
Bro, what is this dude typing in my chat?
Let's go, baby!
He's typing in some gibberish!
20 seconds.
It's time to be clutch in here, guys. Everybody root me on.
What are you saying, Krim?
Let's go!
Let's go!
D up, Tyler.
Krim, what are you saying in my chat?
Stop, Mike. D up, just D up. Don't even worry about it. D up.
Bro, you're saying some weird stuff in my chat.
Oh my god.
It's okay, we can rematch.
We're not, it's a tie game. Tyler.
Oh well, we're done. Let's go.
It's a draw.
Alright.
Oh my god, bro.
Krim, what are you saying in my chat? Get out my chat, bro. Get out my chat.
I don't care who's in your chat. Just please stop mic spamming.
Go look at my chat right now. Can you explain that language?
He's probably not even saying anything that bad. Let me see.
Bro, look at his previous text.
For those of you
You're probably freaking out over nothing.
No, look.
I'm sure you are.
Look.
Okay.
To join us in honor-bound tradition. Lunaro.
Okay. Huh? What the heck?
That's what I'm saying. Get out my chat.
Get out of his chat.
Hey, stop bringing all these gibberish.
Alright, Tyler, we can end the stream there. We already played our game. We're getting on Fortnite. We're getting on Fortnite, guys.
Get out my chat, Krim. Jeez. Let's go. We're out of here.
God.
No, hold on. Get on chat.
Oh my god.
Jesus, Jim.
You're probably freaking that guy or girl out. Chill out, bro.
Bro, do you not know how to use a keyboard?
Alright, Tyler, but chill out.
Get out my chat.
Okay, we get it, bro. We get it.
Alright.
Oh my god. No.
Get out my chat.
I'm telling you to end the stream and start the Fortnite stream.
Not the Krim gets on my chat.
My god.
Oh, bye, Krim. Learn how to use a keyboard the correct way.